Hey, sure, I want to start as always by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem El Shai, double honors Apostle GMS, and honors to brothers that are doing the work in truth, while sincerity. Just looking at this Hurricane Nate thing, it's killed at least 45 people, right? And I couldn't help but observe that it's got the name Nate, right? And you think, what's a hurricane? A hurricane is a strong destructive force, right? And that's what Nate of the RUIC is, man. He's a strong, destructive force, man, and he's taken a whole load of people out with him. But that's okay, because these things were prophesied. It was prophesied that 2/3 of Israel were to be destroyed, pursuing to Zechariah 13:8 and 9, right? And the third part saved. So these are some precepts I've got here. The false leaders of Israel, right? I'm just going to go through a couple of them, probably most of them to be honest, and get some other precepts there as well. Right, this is Jeremiah 12:10. Says, many pastors have destroyed my vineyard. They have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness. Right. This is Jeremiah 50:6. Says, my people hath been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. Right, and they is making a whole load of people go astray, making a whole load of people call on Jesus, God in Christ bless. Right, but then you read Acts 4:12, talks about how there is only one name given amongst men wherein we might be saved. Right, but Nate will tell you otherwise. Nate will say we haven't got the Hebrew. He will give you this. He'll give you that. Right? He says we don't know what the name is yet. GMS are the only one saying, look, this is what it is. I don't know about those other cats, but IUIC ain't saying this is what the name is. Right? Says they have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. Ezekiel 13:12 says, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of Yahweh. Right? Look, we telling him, man, look, hear the words of the Lord, man. The mark of the beast is the chip, is RFID chip, right? And the name of the Lord is important. Right? But these guys don't want to hear, they don't want to listen to it. Right, so Ezekiel 33:6 says, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow Salakia, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. So right, you got the guys in IUIC, man. When they get destroyed, that's gonna be on their head. That's what this is saying. Right? Because right now they've got liberty, right? Though, yeah, Apostle spoke of liberty before, means your leisure time. It's lucky we just clear my nose, but it's finding it hard to speak. I say it, man. It's lucky. It says, and the people be not warned. If the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. Yes, so he's taken away on his own blood. Right, but hear what it says. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. Right, basically saying, look, man, those people in IUIC that are destined to be destroyed, the Lord's going to require their blood off of Nate and off of his deacons, because they know the truth. They've just been paid too well. Right, so Micah 3:11 says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and their priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. A word on the street is that Nate sold out, which is why he will go from doing an excellent breakdown of the name of Yahweh, right, to then saying that his name doesn't matter, saying you can call him God, and his underling said, you can call. Forgot what he said. You couldn't call Yahweh Shab. He said you can call a play yoga if you want. What blasphemy! Scriptures talk about not taking the name of the Lord in vain. Yet IUIC will go on about saying the law, the law, the law. Right? Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? Right? They those members of IUIC genuinely think that the Lord is working with them, but they'll find out soon that this is not the case. Right? It says, and none evil come upon us, right? And they're gonna find out the hard way that they chose the wrong path to go down. Right? It's Malachi 1:6. It says, "The son honoureth his father, and the servant his master. If I then be a father, where is mine honour? And if I be a master, where is my fear? Saith the Lord of hosts unto you, O priests that despise my name." Right? They despise the name of Yahweh, man. Despise the name of Yahweh Shah, because if they didn't, they wouldn't make such a light thing of it. Right? It says, "And ye say, wherein have we despised our name?" This is Acts 20:30. "Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them." Right? They're speaking their own thing. They're talking their own doctrine. And to say the name of the Lord doesn't matter. It's perverse. There's many scriptures that say the name of the Lord matters. In fact, just type in the name of the Lord, the name of God. Just type that into your searches, man, and you into your Bible search. You'll see how many results there are. Right? It says, it says 1 Corinthians 14:8. "For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?" Right. So the trumpet basically talking, making reference to the people that are teaching this word, that are preaching this word. Right. And if you're preaching something that doesn't sound right, a battle cry of, "Hey, this is war, this is battle, this is what it is," then the people they're not gonna prepare themselves to the battle. And one of those things is you gotta be prepared not to take the chip. Right? Oh, I'll speak for myself. Right? The way the apostles have brought up their flock is, yo, man, you can't take the chip even unto death. So that's something that, myself, I'll speak for myself, that's something I meditate on, man. Possibly having to get my head chopped off so I don't have to take the mark of the beast. I'm praying that the Lord gives me the faith and the strength in that day so that I don't take the chip. So that I can endure whatever it is whatever hell it is that I've got to go through to not what do you call it, to not take that chip. Whereas if you're in IUIC, right, Nate's telling you, hey, you can take the market beast, or you saying it ain't the microchip, right? Then you're not preparing yourself for that. And only if the Lord Yahweh Hashem shall be with you can you what do you call it? Can you what do you call it? Can you overcome that, right? But here's the flip side to everything, though. This is John 10:27. It says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand." Right? So you have members of the elect that are amongst IUIC, underneath as deacons. You have members of the elect, coming from all walks of life, whether it's Islam, Judaism, Christianity, them other Israelite camps, right? They all come into this fold because why? The sheep hear the name, hear the word. They'll hear it, man. Whenever it is their time to come, you had the malefactor who was crucified beside Yahweh Shah. He had, he was being crucified, so he must have been doing some wickedness, right? Yet he was granted some. He was granted. Well, he was forgiven of his sins at his very hour. Right, so Revelation 13:16 says, "And he calls it all, both small and great." Right, so your average man, to your important man, the rich man and the poor man, the free man, the people that can go around walking about the street, can go to work, and the bond to the people that are in prison houses and can't, are lock and key, is to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, and that's you basically saying to receive a mark, the mark of the beast. Right, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right, so we look at this word here, mark. Right, it says, stamp and imprinted mark, G5480, Karagma. Right, so I just wanted to bring that out real quick. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip. It's no longer jokes about this. June, it's June, it's June. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.